Hello everybody. It's Ruth here at artfulstampin.co.uk and welcome to my live stream. I go live quite often on my channel, creating stamping, cutting, sticking, all sorts of fun stuff. And this afternoon I stamped this one sheet wonder, which I'm about to show you, and then half started a little project and I just wanted to complete it. And yes, so this afternoon it was a bit of a kind of testing out of seeing if I can get various connections happening with different people joining the live stream and stuff. So thank you to everybody who helped me out on that this afternoon. I am watching, but I will be doing some crafting and not chatting. That's fine, Candy. That's fine. Glad to be able to be in the background. That's excellent. All right, so I'll get my desk happening so you can see what this looks like. So this is the paper that I stamped this afternoon, the various things. Oh, Karen, thank you so much. That's so cool. And then this is what I've already pre-done this afternoon. I already realised one mistake was I should have left a piece of card onto the side of here so that I could stick that onto my paper there, but I don't know. I've got an idea for that. I know what I could do. I've just thought of an idea of something I can do with that. All right, so decorating time then. So I've got this one sheet here that I'd like to use. I've also got all the leftover pieces of the DSP, Poetic Expressions, this all comes from. So in order to cover my two pieces of 6x6 cardboard, I had to cut into two sheets of DSP, 12x12 DSP. That sometimes just happens, doesn't it? You know, you think, oh, I'm just going to use one, but I had to end up using the two. So I've got all this lovely paper to use, plus I was planning to use some of this. So to make good use of what I've already cut into, I'm thinking, get my trimmer ready. So all my squares that I have cut basically are something and 3/4. Okay, so I'll explain what I mean by that. So the largest square is 5 3/4. The next one is 4 3/4. Then 3 3/4. Then 2 3/4. So I'm just jotting that down so that I've got those numbers fresh there in my head. So it means then when I come to look at some of these scrap pieces, see that is that's 5 inches. So that will do for the 4 3/4 one. I'll cut that to 4 1/2. That's good. And then who's on the live? Hi, let's see who's on the live chat. Hi, Heather. Hi, Kim. Hi, Christine. Hi, Karen. Hi, Candy. Anne. Oh, Anne, I love seeing all the pictures of you with your granddaughters. Those are so cool. Vicky, Cheryl, hello. Hello, everyone. Did we send out the message? Yeah, I did. Okay. Although I can see it's not quite got through to everybody. Oh, that's a bit weird. Yeah, that I can see that the live stream hasn't quite got through to people. That's a bit frustrating. Sorry, when I say it hasn't gone through, I mean I sent a message on WhatsApp, but I can see that there are folk who haven't got it yet. Oh well. Oh well. They'll find it later. It's all good. Right, sorry, I'm just fixing what I can see. I've got to be able to see all your comments because I'm on Twitch as well. Hello, folk of Twitch. Come say hi. Okay, there we go. I can see both. Right, so what's this one? Oh, that's 2.5. Marvellous. So we need a 2.5 piece. Oh, that measures 2.5 as well. Okay, so there we go. We've got 2 for that one. And then that only measures 5. Hum-de-hum. Okay, let's do one of these. I'll do this one at 5.5. So basically we need 2 of each one. So the only thing is, because I used that as the inner piece, I kind of don't want to do that again. Oh dear, excuse me. Sorry, I'm trying to remember to turn away when I cough. Not turn away, turn it down. See, the other thing I should have remembered to do is stuck that first, then stuck that on. I wonder if I can get that up. Okay, I'll try that later. I mean, I suppose I could have that open. Like that. I've just remembered, though, that I've already realised there's another fatal flaw in this design that I've done. I haven't left any gussets. So I'm going to have to redesign this whole thing again at some point with a gusset. Actually, you know what? Oh, what's my husband bought me? What is that?
Let's see if you can guess.
A McCafe what's that? An iced latte?
I don't know.
Look what my husband's bought. Who bought this? Jaden?
No, Jaden's friend, and she didn't want it. So, what flavour is that?
Oh, it's like a Biscoff something.
Biscoff, yeah, caramelised biscuit.
Oh, I don't think I can have all of that. Let me just have another sip.
Pretty strong stuff.
Oh, that's cold. Oh, whew. Goodness. Okay, so we've got those 2. And I want another one of that size. So let's go to 4.5 root. Okay, so I've got 2 of those, and then I'll do a 3.5, I think. And I'm wondering now to cut into my stamped DSP. See you, Karen. Okay, so I had a little idea. The reason I cut that at 2 3/4 with a little score there is because I'm going to attach that to that piece there, because I forgot that I needed something to anchor that. And then I'll stick that panel onto, oops, that board there, like that. And so I was thinking of turning that into a little tuck spot. I'll just put tape there and there. And then, actually, I could cut that across, couldn't I? No, I'll leave that there because then it makes it a big tuck spot then. Okay. Now this one, I was going to stick a piece of that DSP across there, but what I could do to disguise that is just put a strip of this down the side. Actually, I could do more than a strip. I could do a bigger piece and turn that into a pocket. Or I could even turn it into a pocket that goes across there. No, I think I prefer the idea of a pocket that goes there. Yeah, it comes over 3.5. So I'm going to cut that at 4. And then I'm going to, so I want it to be 5 3/4. So if I score at 1/2 inch there, actually no, that's 5 3, yeah, 5 3/4. So if I open that up, put the score line at 5 3/4. So the paper at 6 1/4 and score, and then I want 1/2 inch to fold it under, so then that's at 6 3/4, and then score up 1/2 inch on the long side. I'm just going to snip off that corner like so. Ah, thank you, Cheryl. Well, it was sort of very slowly stamped this afternoon as we were chatting to Janice and Kim and Janine on the live. Give that a tiny little snip there. Ever so tiny. Bit of tear tape. So I tried to lift that bit of cardstock up. That didn't quite work. Alright, so I'm going to lift this up before sticking this in so that I don't get it over that score line. And fold that in, fold that in. There we have it. So that's a nice little tuck area for something, like, I don't know, like a document, or I don't know. I don't know. And then I want one of these on here. I'm going to try and keep this quite simple, this one. I'm going live from 4 o'clock my time, which I think is, no, 2 o'clock in the morning your time, but I am going on quite late. I'm going to be going for about 8 hours or so. Well, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, I might make the 8 hours. I'm definitely going to go live for 6. So I deliberately started later in the day, my time, so that the South Pacific friends could join us. I know that some of you will be still asleep. I'm sorry about that, but that's just, unfortunately, world clock for you. And yeah, something to do with the moon and the sun and, you know, all that. Right. Oh, just realised, I need 4 pieces of that size, not 2. Oh, okay. So in that case, I'll use some of this. Thank you, Cheryl and Heather. How have you been, Cheryl? I'm wondering whether to add some magnets. It's too late for me to do one there. I could do one in there, just to help it close a bit neater. Three a.m. Yeah, 3 a.m. your time. So, oh gosh, that is a bit early, isn't it? Okay, so 6 a.m. is when I'll be doing the stamp along. If you want to get up for that, but if you don't worry. You can always watch it on the replay and stamp along on the replay. It is a little bit tricky. Oh, that's good to hear. Right. I think these came from a piece that did that, didn't they? So I can't actually make them line up that way. Unless I'll make them line up that way. But then they'd be sideways, in my opinion. That won't do. Hi, Patricia. Nice to see you. Okay, so do another piece to go on there. So that's the 4.5 piece. And then I need to find a piece of paper. Although I've just done that on the back, that's going to look a bit boring. You know what? I'm going to put those two on the back there. And then do that one there and there. Yes, it's a bit too much of a repeat, isn't it? Right, let's quickly stick those in. Oh, that's fine, Anne. I was just thinking I could create a Facebook event to put all the links and everything. Make it easier for people to find. Oh. This is such a pretty colour scheme. I love the black, the blue and the black and the grey. Well, I say pretty, sophisticated. So for this panel then, I'll cut that one for there. I didn't really plan this very well, did I? Although that could go behind. I feel like maybe this should go on there. so that when you first open it, you've got different pieces of paper happening. So that would be the 3.5 piece. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Thanks for that reminder. Yes, when you join up in May, you get some free in-colour products. Oh, I forgot to magnetize those ones. Completely forgot. Might be able to do it. See if we can lift this one up. Just about. Right, this is going to be interesting. Get this one in. So I'm going to have to close it down. Oh, yeah. I'm slipping that bit of tape in underneath to stick it down. Yay, did it! Okay, just need to get some glue in there now to hold it all down. Well, that one just happily stuck back down again without too much effort. Okay. Right, let's not do that again. Whew, that was close. I just thought crafting could be so, tense. Love these magnets. So what did I say I was going to do? These ones on that side. And I've got to find something to go on this side. Kind of running out of paper. Oh, hold on. There's that one. Okay, I lost a piece. So I should have another piece of that, shouldn't I? I thought I did cut 2 of those. Just checking on the floor. Oh, that's a bit. Oh, no, that's just one. Oh well, I've got this piece here that I could use. Oh well, maybe I just didn't get around to cutting it. So is this a 3.5 one? Yep. Yeah, it's times like that where I'm glad I don't always put glue all over the place. Kind of just go around the edges. I just don't feel it's always needed. Although I just did it then. But I've got my magnets on, haven't I? So I'm alright. Oh no. I was going to put a blue one there. That's fine. Let's just do that. Don't overthink it, Ruth. We should never get there. Let's just get these on, make sure they're the right way up. See, I think that the flowers grow up that way. That's like the little tiny basket and the flowers go out that way. That's what I think on this one. No, but binding glue doesn't have the same wiggle room, you're right. Yeah, there are pros and cons to using the book binding glue. And there's pros and cons to using Tombow as well. Oh, I wish I had a little strip of that blue with this left. But the only way I have some left is... Oh, actually, I might just double check to see if I've got some scraps. Because I stamped on that big sheet the other day, didn't I? So do you think I should still do a magnet on that one? Because I've remembered, so, you know, I may as well do it. Oh, now, before I stick that down, that has got to be stuck onto there. Because that is then what's going to attach to the cover. That'll be a little snip. Then to that I'm going to add some tape there and there. What did I just say? There, there, there. To be a little tuck spot. Oh, I forgot I cut that ready to stick on there. Ooh. Well, I completely forgot about that, so I think I might just stick that on top. Or I could cut a little bit off it. I completely forgot that. So if I just take off like an eighth on two sides, that should give us a 16th border. Oh yeah, that's nice. It's the Poetic Expressions DSP, Jodie. And then I stamped one sheet wonder this afternoon that I thought went well with it. It's in the mini catalogue. Right, so we need to find two pieces for there. Oh, which I have, and two pieces for there. So theoretically I could put that there. Just want to look what that looks like on the back. I don't know, I feel like I need to break that up a bit. I might go for that one instead. So this is a really good stash busting project as well, because you do use quite a bit of DSP for this. And also your stamped one sheet wonders as well. So just need two pieces to go in there. Okay, so now I just need to stick. Oh, I just realised I stuck that on sideways. I'm going to have to stick that one on sideways too. Didn't check that, did I? So I basically just want this to meet up like so. So I'm going to remove this tape here. Okay, so I think I'm going to stand it up to do this, and I'm going to lay this on the ground and bring it towards it so that it's all kind of straight. Does that make sense? So this is all, let me just double check what's going on in here. Could possibly move that a bit closer, but it's done its thing now, so. Good morning, Miss Lisa. Okay, let's see if it works. Ready? Yep, there we go. It's kind of long. There we go. Right, then, but then, because we only put magnets in the back, oh, I think I just found that bit of paper that I was lost. You could theoretically display it. Does that make sense? It sort of sticks out. That's the way you could display it. And then you do have the back that way. It's kind of fun. Right, so for decoration, I do have some of this left, some of that left, lots of little scraps. Got some various scraps and also some bigger sheets like this one. So I was thinking it'd be fun to maybe put a panel on the front. This is now a tuck spot as well, so I could put something into there. Let's just check that. It's pretty tight, but it could be. Yes, it could be a special birthday card with pictures. Yeah, good point. Alright, so I've got a panel there. Although it's a bit of a nothing panel. You can't really see what's on it. Right. I'm going to get a piece of darker cardstock out. Because I think it'd be nice to have a bit of a contrast there. I'm not surprised you had a sleep in this morning, Lisa. You had a rude awakening earlier. Okay, that's a nice little... I do think it should have a ribbon going around it. To secure it. Does it need a ribbon? I don't know if a ribbon would be a bit too free, because if the ribbon stops here, it's got to drape somewhere, hasn't it, once it's opened? I'm not sure that I like that idea. I could have it that that's a hinge that opens, but then that would... Oh, I like that you can have this in all sorts of kind of configurations to sit. So if you did put photos in this of somebody, it's nice that they can kind of display it in lots of different ways. I guess you could do it so that you have a piece that flaps open, and then that would just sort of hang there. And then you could magnetize that section. That's another option. Although I'm getting a little bit tired to think of options right now. So yeah, I could do a belly band easily. Yeah, might go with that. But that's something to think about in the future, you know, because closures, you almost need to think of the closure first before you start constructing, because it's integral to the book. So unfortunately, I did not even give it a thought when I started this project. So it is going to be an afterthought. Decide which way to have this. Go that way. Hi, Mary. Right, so that's that. I suppose I could have a few little, have a tag. Well, I don't know whether just to leave it and actually just secure that completely up. Because I don't feel it's like a proper pocket. Because I have a decent sized pocket there, don't I? Okay, moving on. Have a little tuck spot. Okay, thanks, Sharon. So this is a bit that you can sort of really fiddle and play with and, do all sorts of fun things. The only thing I need to remember is that it doesn't have a gusset, so I can't really layer and layer as I would normally. So because of my very strict colour scheme here, I didn't want that purple to show through on the other side if I just did a paper tuck spot. So that's why I've done it in smoky slate. It's like, no, I don't want the purple to show. As if I wanted purple, I would have had purple. So that could have a tuck spot in there. Could do quite a big one. Could do that fold out one maybe. Let's see how that works. Yes, so the memories and more class that I'm planning to do on the Saturday morning. There's lots of spaces left in there. I don't know why I've done that big. Oh well, it's that big. I think that's too big. Because if that has a photograph on it, that'll make that thicker anyway. Yeah, I'm going to cut that down. I don't know what I was thinking. I'll change that to 3 3/4. Sometimes I have these crazy ideas. Okay, let's just have that as a tuck spot. That's it. Right. I guess we can have a nice little tuck in here. Oh, there we go. Not wasted. So I've got that panel left. Oh, you know what I've just realised? So I stuck that on so that would be sideways, but then that's ended up sideways, and all the other ones are that way. Never mind. You have to think about these. You have to kind of think ahead, really. And I was not thinking ahead, as you know, because I've never made one of these before. So I've got 4/4, 4/4. Okay. Let's make the most out of this little piece that's left. Let's display it nicely. I think the other thing I like about these sort of things is that, yes, they can be nice photo albums, but it's a great way to show off your stamping. I think, you know, if you spent time making a nice bit of stamping, then, you know, show it off. Actually make areas to display it within your projects. You know, the DSP can be covered up because you didn't... Oh, what did I do there? Because you didn't stamp it, but... But no, don't go covering up your lovely bits of stamping. Take care, Heather. I know, I'm going to go soon too. I feel like I've spent a lot of my day in here, which has been very nice. I'm not complaining. But I should probably go and say hello to my husband. So when will you post what you're auctioning off? Ooh, that'll probably be tomorrow at some point. Yeah, I'll maybe do a project that can be auctioned off. Okay. So, got that, that tucky there. As I said, I could beat fiddle and do lots more to it. That feels like it needs to have something stuck on there. I'll just do that. Yep, you're all booked for that one, Christine. You and Vicky are the only ones on that one so far. I'm sure we'll drum up some more folks for that. Well, Miss Glenna couldn't come on live tonight. I know it's her birthday. But we could send her some happy birthday emojis. She's with her grandbabies tonight. I do have a big bit of that left. I mean, I don't want to cut, I don't think I want to cut the width down of the, the length down of this, but I'm happy to cut the width. Either that or I use, I've got some of that left. I may as well, I'm on a mission to use this paper up. Okay. That needs something else, doesn't it? That could have a wee little tuck spot. Oh, look at that. And I think if that gets cut down to 1 inch, that will make it more symmetrical, that pattern, won't it? There we go. I like that. So if we do this one at 1 1/4, so this one was the 3 3/4. So tuck, tuck, stick. So 3 1/2. Nice. It's nice to have that pattern break up the monotony of the other pattern there. And then of course I need to make a little tacky thing in here, don't I? And what piece of paper can I use to decorate? Oh, because I'm out of that stripy one now. I can well and truly use that up. Let's have a bit of a surprise of blue. Nice bit of dark blue on there. I can't remember what I did now. 3 1/2 by 2 3/4. 2 1/2 by 3. Let's do that instead. It's just an area to put photographs in. I actually quite like that, having that contrast. That's quite fun. I'm wondering whether it'd be nice to have another area that has a big bit of contrast to it. Okay, that'd be nice there. Oh, oh. If I wanted your ski whiff, I'd have put your ski whiff. Right, that's nice. Maybe there. Quite like that piece there. Because is this 4? That's just under 4. This is what you were destined for. Little piece of blue cardstock. This is where you are meant to be. Right there. There we go. I kind of feel I want to put something in the middle of there, but I like how it kind of stacks going there. Although, yeah, I've interfered with that a little bit of that. Oh well, folks, when you make yours, you can make these design decisions. I'm wondering whether on the back of this one to put a piece of blue, and then you've got an option then of which way round to have it. Oh, I quite like that. Hello, Miss Diane. Nice to see you. All right, I'm going to stop there. I do have some of these little scrap bits left over. If I decide to do anything else. These, some of these are not even worth kind of mentioning really, but I think if I was going to sit here for another hour and do more decorating, then these would come in handy. The other option is that if you were to gift this to somebody who is semi-crafty and is going to fill it with photographs, you might want to leave those sort of scrap bits to, you know, write notes on and do things like that. All right, so we've got this quite interesting concertina album. Never been made before on this desk. I mean, someone else may have made something like this, but I have not. And I'm just going to try and move that light a little bit so you can. There we go. All right, so it measures 6 by 6 inches. I'm measuring it because I doubt myself. So it measures 6 by 6, and then you have these kind of like layered pages happening. So the ones at the back are 5 3/4 square. This one is 4 3/4. This is 3 3/4, and this one's 2 3/4. And I made mistakes along the way, and that's why we've got this extra little piece here, because I forgot to cut a tab for it to stick on. And what else? Anyway, we'll go through it and I'll tell you what I would do differently. It is semi-magnetized, so if you flip it round, that one magnetised? Yeah, those two are magnetised. Then we have that one and that one. Then that one and that one. So some of it does magnetise together. And got various pieces of DSP from the Poetic Expression set. I've tried to stick to the blues and the greys and the blacks and obviously the white there, but because I based it on this stamped one sheet wonder that I did. So things that I would do differently, I would think a little bit more about the direction before I stuck things down. So I was trying to have all this paper with the lines going vertically, and then I realised that I had stuck this piece on with the pattern going horizontally, and I wanted to have a horizontal, it's the same on the front, but then it meant that because I'd already stuck that down, I had that going the wrong way. Never mind. So there are things that I would like to improve on this for next time. What else would I do different? I'm not sure about the magnets. I kind of like it, but I'm not quite sure. From a display point of view, it's really interesting. I'm trying to see if I can get my camera off. Oh no, I can't get it off too easily. Yeah, from a display point of view, it's very, very interesting because it allows for lots of different sort of areas to be shown at one time, or some not to be shown. So if you did put photographs in this, then you've got a kind of whole combination of different kind of ways that fun things that you can, you know, you might decide, oh, I don't want to look at those two pictures today, so I'm just going to look at these ones, or I just want to look at these ones. So that's, you know, so it's kind of quite a fun little, it feels interactive. So the other thing that's slightly interactive is that you do have some tuck spots. You've got that one there. There's this one on the back, which is quite a large one. Of course, you've still got a bit of space for something else. And then also there's a tiny little one here, which is quite nice. So there you have it. I'm calling it a stepped accordion, but I don't know if anyone else can come up with a better name. There we go. All right. Thank you for joining, everybody. I'm going to keep these measurements next to it. Let me just draw, so 6 by 6 front and back. Yeah, the numbers were fairly easy because also because the things are squared. It's always a bit easier. All right, I don't really have much product to show you apart from the poetic, as I said, the Poetic Expressions DSP, which is current up to the end of this month, and then it's leaving us. And the stamps that I used, I will list in this afternoon's, and this one. So there was a variety of different ones. There was Season of Chic, Artistically Inked, Dainty Designs, the Moth one that will be leaving us, and is it Smiles for You or something? Something like that. There's lots of different ones in there, and all stamped on Smoky Slate cardstock. So Smoky Slate and Night of Navy and Misty Moonlight and Boho Blue were kind of the colour theme for this. All right, thank you everybody, and let me know what you think of the new camera. As I said, I can see that I would like it to improve slightly. I don't like the sort of slight fisheye view that you get. You know, it feels like everything's sloping away, which kind of makes me feel a bit dizzy. So I'm going to look into another camera and give this one to my daughter to use for her Zoom schooling and stuff. Right. It's like I don't want to say goodbye because I've just been with you for so long today. So, but no, I am going to go. Great to see you all. Thank you so much, and let me know. Oh, that's the word. Sending smiles. Thank you. That's the name of the stamp set. Um, yeah. So if you make something like this, please do share in Artful Stampin Space. I love seeing all your fabulous projects, and also let me know in the comments if you'd like a class on this as well, because I mean the measurements were fairly easy to figure out, but I know how some of you are measurement challenged, and you'd prefer me to do the measurements. All right. Lots of love. Have a wonderful day, everybody. God bless.